What led up to you being in the Justin Bieber video?
Well, from then on, I was just, doing like, my little music videos at the time. I was performing, singing national anthems. And I got asked to be in the Justin Bieber video, and I kind of didn't really know who Justin Bieber was. I didn't know he had his own music. I didn't know anything. And I was just excited to be in a video that wasn't mine, like to be a part of a set and to be somebody's main girl, and it was nothing to do with me. And when I did that, it was my first time ever meeting him. He was a really, really awesome person. And after that, we became really cool, and I went on tour with him, which was probably one of the coolest times in my career, was going on an actual tour and being able to be on a bus and to go to different cities and meet a lot of fans. It was awesome.
What happened with Justin Bieber, especially after the Baby video, was just insane. Mm-hmm. I mean, did you have any idea how big that was going to be before you did it?
I had no idea how big the Baby video was going to be. And thinking about it now, when I look back into how I looked in the video, I was like, oh my God, I could have looked a little bit better. But no, I had no idea it was going to have that many views. And I'm just really excited and happy and honored that I'm actually a part of it.
Can you go anywhere without being, noticed for the girl in the Baby video? I mean, is that possible these days?
When I first started, a lot of people would notice me from the video, and then after a while, I started doing my own shows and I started putting out more music, but I never really got to put out anything official like an EP or an album. It was just like putting out music videos, and then I started getting noticed, apart and aside from that. And at the end of the day, a lot of people ask me if I get annoyed, if I ever get noticed or asked questions about that, but I honestly don't, because I feel like it is such a big part of my career, and it did open a lot of doors for me, so I'm always appreciative of the situation. And it's crazy, because a lot of people act like a lot of the things that happened like 2 days ago, when it's been like over 5 years.
I'd read that you and Justin actually started dating after that.
Yeah, we did for a little while, but a lot of people think it was serious, but I was 16, he was 15. It was more of like a work-related thing, because we never talked, we never saw each other outside of, the tour doors, but it was like a little kid thing. It was like puppy love, if you could even call it that.
So how did Justin kind of holler at you initially? Was it on the video set?
Yes, yeah, it was actually. He asked my mom if he could have my number, and that's how it all started.
Oh, so he had to go through your mom.
So it was really nice. It was, he had to ask my mom, because my mom stood by me on the whole set, so I don't think he could have got past her if he tried.
I mean, when the news got out that you and Justin were dating, I mean, were you getting like death threats from like his mega fans, all the girls that are in love with him, and that type of thing?
Honestly, yes, I did. I got a lot of, especially for being on tour, because everything kind of happened when I was in the middle of the tour. So I got a couple middle fingers in the crowd, a little bit. And I mean, it comes from really anything when you're in the eye, and when you date somebody who's like a pop star. Like, even if you are just friends with somebody, you're going to get death threats, because, to these girls and these boys, when, you're in the eye, like a lot of you being a female artist, a lot of the guys, they want to date you. They want to feel like they're available to you and that you're their girlfriend. And for a guy artist, like, these girls want to feel like they are your girlfriends and that you love them and that they could be available to you when you don't have anybody. So it's like it does get a little tricky, even if you are friends with people, because nobody really knows the real at the end of the day. They only see what the media lets them see, or what the media is even allowed to see, and what you let into people, how you let people into your lives.
Like, what do you think is the craziest kind of thing that you got from a Bieber fan?
That they wanted to kill me. I remember falling on stage actually on one of my shows on the tour, and I didn't think anybody saw me. And the next day there's a bunch of videos posted, and all the fans were like, "That's what you get. I hope you break your neck next time." It was funny though. But I learned to silence it and let it go, because I mean, you can't please everybody in the world, and if you do, it's just gonna stress you out. And that's what I've always taken that advice with me.
Was there like an official kind of breakup or something like that between you two?
No, nothing serious. We just, a mutual thing to be friends and, work hard. We always stayed friends, and everything was always good. So that was it. Nothing crazy.